And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Barnes. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Barnes has got 9. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Mills. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Mills kicks to Green. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 10.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Mills dishes to Green. For the lead. Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Another miss by Curry.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Duncan. No good. That would have tied it.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry attacking. Misses from close range.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Green passes to Aldridge. With the fadeaway. Good. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Pass to Bogut. Kicks it to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Mills, guarded by Curry. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Mills. Good D by Thompson.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Duncan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Green's got 13. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
The 3 from Mills. It's off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside. Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And that one falls for Speights. And so he makes both from the line.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Diaw can't hit. And for the Warriors, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Here is Livingston, covered by Parker. Kicks it out to Iguodala. San Antonio with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The drive by Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Here's Livingston. Cannot hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Ginobili kicks to Parker. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shakes him, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The shot by Speights, nobody around. And that one's good.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
Parker kicks it to West. Pass to Aldridge. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
West kicks to Aldridge. Plays it up and banks it in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Dishes it to Parker. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. That's good. Livingston's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Parker. Pass to West. Ripped away. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Leonard comes in for Boris Diaw. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in. Aldridge down low. Covered by Bogut. Aldridge misses.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the 4th.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Can't get it to go. Duncan with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Green with the block. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some great play by Steph Curry tonight. He has 17 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Here's Aldridge. But they'll get another chance. Green dishes to Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second. That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Outside, Green fires for 3. Green with the rebound. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
And they don't want to let it slip away.
Parker passes to Green. Can't get the 3 to fall. Bogut kicks to Curry. Iguodala outside. Open shot. Thompson. Yes! San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 1 second left in the game. Here's Aldridge. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. As a unit, the team seemed to have a cohesive approach out there. How important was the lift you got from the bench?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. It's hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.